too much.
Well, you also make it not fun for them, and they get irritated by that. Yes. Oh, shit. It has to be a balance. Yeah. Or maybe it's just
yeah, you get the red and it makes the play work.
when I use the red one. Oh! Brandon said something. Practice all year long. I was just thinking I would be like, oh, what? Should be fun. Isn't that what it is? I come down and I always want to play.
Yeah, for the most part.
Good whirlyball because it helps me.
So, we're losing games. We're losing games. He doesn't care if we're winning. If we're winning, we're playing like shit. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. I would have tried. But I just have a hard
If you
time.
mostly play the way you would at national in your league games, then you're more likely to play like that than you're building muscle.
Yeah. So, yeah, talking about it, you're right, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. It's like, that's why workshops are huge. Workshops are huge. They talk to that, they're like, no matter how much you say, I understand, it doesn't make any sense. I know that.
And then, like, the only coach of people that are huge.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That concept we were talking about out there is literally only like it's kind of hard to teach something that only like very limited to the number of people that have to use it. Trust. your operator? And his son was there, and I was like, is that your operator, your labor? He's like, no, that's I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, because he's the boss of Sean and all that. Yeah, but they said that the hiring, they did a hiring thing. At least probably through the winter, right?
Yeah.
You guys got work for the next 3 years. Or? 3 years. Oh yeah. You know what? It was in a bar in this small. Yep. You are looking on purpose? Yeah. Okay, not over your head. That's a good start. That's my goal today. Limit the overdoses. No one else was going to do it. All right, plug it in. Make it up.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Seattle Whirlyball. My name is Jeff Jackson. We're about to get started here in just a second. If you're joining us live, thank you very much for tuning in.
Steve's here. Steve's here. What team am I on? Yellow. Spring. Focus on the spring. Maybe I can just hurt me. I just want to the hole.
All right, looks like our teams are taking the court. Our referee for this game will be Tony. In yellow, we have Jay, Steve, Nate Kiefer, Jordan, and looks like Rob Vaughn over there. And in red, starting out, we have Ian Newby, we have Brett, we have Dan, Joe, and Brendan White. And each team resorts to their defensive end, as is customary in Whirlyball. And at halftime, we will switch cars. So yellow will become red will become yellow. And red starts with the ball. And Tony calls courts on, and here we go. Brett flips back to Dan, bringing it on the near side. Trying to break through this initial defensive wall. He's looking to offload the ball, tosses it over to Joe, who flips it back to Ian, met by Steve in the middle. Like With 5 seconds left on the 30-second possession, Brett lines up along the screen. His shot goes high and bounces over the backboard. Jordan drops back to secure the rebound and flips it down to Steve, who's floating out on the yellow offensive side. Jordan trying to break through. Rob giving a little push as Steve sets the pick on Brett. Jordan goes to the far side, and Red drops a 3-man inside wall. Jordan flips it across to Rob, who tosses it over to Jay. Brett comes up to try to wedge that. Nate Kiefer sneaking over on the far side with 3 seconds left. He takes a shot. It goes wide to the right. Brandon White with the rebound, bringing it on the near side for Red. He's going to be met by Jay. He's going to toss it right back to Ian, who gains a little bit of ground. Jay works him to the edge of the wall. Ian circles back, looking to help out offensive player. He's going to set a pick on Steve. Let Joe take a shot. He's got a screen over Brandon White. His shot goes a little high. Jordan with the rebound, flips it over to Steve, who's streaking on the near side, and he nails it over Brett. First points of the game. Joe flips it down to Brandon White, who's working one-on-one against Rob. Rob just backs off, knows he's beat, tries to defend him from behind, and it works. And Brandon White gets called for 5 in the key. And Jordan hits his outside shot for 2 more. Yellow goes up 4-0. Brandon White comes up to set the pick on Nate Kiefer. Yellow is able to recover as Jay's going to defend. Oh, but Joe sneaks over on the far side, intercepted by Jordan. Kiefer and Jordan toss it back between each other. Rob's got a screen just left of center. Shot goes a little left. Ian with a rebound. He finds Joe working on the float. He's setting up a screen for Brandon White, who cuts off Jordan to keep the screen secure. Shot goes low. Steve fires it down to Nate Kiefer, working against Brett. Kiefer trying to get around. Brett not letting him. He flips it back to Steve on the near side, who drops back to make sure defense is secure. Gives it to Jordan going down the near side. He's trying to call for a rotation, but Rob's not getting it. There he goes. Steve's going to shoot this long shot middle. It goes high. Brett with a rebound. Kind of taunts Nate Kiefer with the ball. He tosses it to Dan Carney going down the far side. Met by Rob. He circles back. But Steve is there to cut off that screen. So he tosses it to Joe. Joe trying to get the screen to Brandon, but 4 defenders in there wedge it out. Dan's shot goes low. Joe with a rebound, quick shot, doesn't go. Jay just swipes it away to try to make sure Joe doesn't get another attempt at it. Jordan fishes that rebound out of the near side corner. Tosses it down to Rob, who has a little bit of an angle past Brett, but it doesn't get a shot to go. Steve gets the rebound. He creates a little bit of a lane for himself, flips it back over to Rob. His shot goes high and left. Looks like Steve's going to get this rebound again, giving Yellow a 3rd opportunity at this. Rob comes over and knocks Dan out of the way, giving Steve an open lane right down the middle. He doesn't miss those very often. Brett fires down to Joe, working one-on-one against Jordan, who's going to get Red on the board right there. Oh, Steve had to fire an early shot as Red had Nate Kiefer trapped in the key. And Joe just flips it right around Jordan again for 2 more points, bringing Red to within 2. Jay's shot goes a little high and left. Brett secures the rebound. Bounce pass over to Ian Newby. Tosses over to Dan on the far side. Met by Rob. As Brandon tries to work his way. He's got underneath. He's behind the defense. Dan Carney with a soft toss goes just a little too far. Brandon gonna be able to get out of the key in time. He did get out. Flips it back over to Dan. Gives it to Joe at the 3-point line. Ian at the 3-point line. 4-3. Just a little to the right. As Jay unable to handle the pass from Jordan, Brandon White's gonna cut Yellow off to get a shot. Could have taken his time there, but Steve's able to get the block. They have a good laugh about it. As Jay bumps Joe out of the way to keep his screen clean. And this shot goes a little high. Ian tosses to Joe, heading down the far side. Getting cut off by Jay. Bounces off the wall, back towards the middle. Nobody's really coming open, so he fires all the way back to Ian. Steve comes up to anticipate the screen shot. And Nate sets a pick for Steve to allow Yellow to isolate for a potential 2-on-1. But they're not going to be able to get the rebound in time. Joe sneaks in and he's able to fix Red's defense. Rob fired down to Jay. Nothing available, so he kicks it back to Jordan as they rotate out. Jordan bumps into Ian and gives it to Jay for the shot. Jay's still getting warmed up. As Joe picks up the rebound on the near side. As he brings it underneath camera here. Turns back towards the middle. Lob pass over to Brandon White, trying to set a pick. And they nearly have the pick. Yellow drops their wall inside, but they're not able to catch the edge before Brandon White gets around. He gets his layup. Ties up the game 6-6. Jay fires a long pass, a little risky as Brett's able to get in there and intercept it. Ian trying to work against half court. Flips it over to Dan, who bobbles it but recovers. Yellow drops their wall inside. Dan flips it back to Joe at three-point territory. He could have taken that shot, but he's trying to let his offense set something up a little cleaner. As Yellow chases Ian back, he takes a long fadeaway that goes high. Jay scoops up the rebound, tosses to Jordan at half court. He's got a fadeaway screen lined up over Nate, and it double rims out. Oh, looks like. Oh, and Tony gave him the points for that. Some of the Red players are complaining a little bit that our referee Tony gave Yellow the points, even though the backboard did not go off, signaling the goal. Dan flips it over to Ian over on the near side. He takes another fadeaway as time is getting ready to expire. Jay scoops up the rebound, sets his offense forward. Flips it over to Jordan just past half court. Getting it down to Nate Kiefer down below. Brett having a little trouble with his car. He's able to wiggle free. Gets the rebound. Tosses it down to Joe. Steve drops back to solidify that inside wall, not let Brandon White get past. But Joe sets up a screen for him, and Brandon White nails it from the outside. Ties this game back up. As Yellow has 3-on-2 here. Kiefer opts to take the shot and nearly gets it, but it rims out off that bottom edge. It's like Brandon White flips it over to Ian on the near side. He's able to get it past Jordan. Red takes the lead. Steve coming down. He's got the empty or the open lane right down the middle. Ties the game back up. As offense is finally starting to heat up for these players. Joe's shot goes a little low. Kiefer with a rebound, hits Steve in the middle. Oh, hot pass. Rob can't handle it, but he's going to recover it here. Tries to bounce off the wall and push Brett out of the way. Looks like he gets him, trying to work it out. Oh, just off the rim. Nice driving by Rob. Toss down to Ian, floating in Red's offensive side of the court against Jordan. Looking for one of his teammates to break free, but nobody's coming, so he's going to come out and try to help Dan get loose. Nothing doing. Ian tosses back to Brandon White, flips it back to Joe. He's going to bounce off the wall, try to push his way past Kiefer, but Jay edges him forward to make sure he can't get it. Joe just narrowly misses that long shot. Jordan rebounds at half court. Jay tries to fire past Brett. Jay still not quite warmed up yet. Oh, another pass dropped here, but Dan's just gonna scoop that back up. Shoots the screen over Joe, doesn't get it, but Yellow has isolated for a 2-on-1. Rob's gonna be able to just drive this in and get his layup. As Brett seems to be having a little bit of trouble with that red car. Yellow continues to isolate, keeping one of the red defenders out. Brandon White drops back, try to fix it. Ian shoots the screen, it goes low. Jay tosses over to Jordan. That pass bounces out of the scoop. Steve finds Rob in the middle. Doesn't get it to go. He scoots out of the key. Steve scoops up the rebound just inside half court. Over to Jordan, flips it back to Jay. Gonna take an open lane moving shot. Now he gets some. But Joe has Nate Kiefer beat down in the key, and he's able to answer right back. Toss down to Jordan on the near side. He's got a screen over Rob. That goes a little high. Dan finds Brandon White coming down. Met by Nate Kiefer. Brandon White turns back looking for help. Flips it back over to Dan. Tosses it over to Ian, but it goes over his head. Ian able to recover. He's got a screen over Brandon White. He comes up and takes it and drills. We're tied back up at 14. As Yellow sent forward down, but Steve's able to drop back. Ref finds Joe. Oh, Yellow has 2 red defenders boxed out. They need a lot of help on defense. As Brandon White looks back to see how much time they need. He's gonna take a fadeaway screen, unlucky bounce, because that ball's coming all the way down. Oh, and Red's still gonna be able to recover that as nobody from Yellow came over to get it. Ian fires the shot, doesn't go. As Yellow's aggressive work now pays off. They do have 3-on-2. Jordan drives in. He gets the angle shot on the far side. Yellow still has the 2-on-1. They're going to get this right back. Joe flips it across to Dan, going on the far side, met by Jordan. He rolls back to middle, tosses off to Ian, as Yellow just continues to push Red back farther and farther. Flips it down to Joe. With 5 seconds left, he turns around, fires, shot low. Toss over to Steve. He's got an open lane. He hits it again. Toss down to Joe. Gets it right over the top of Jordan. Jay hits Steve going down the far side. He's got another open lane. That one goes a little short. Oh, Brandon White pulls that pass right back. Kiefer able to deflect the pass away. Snags it. Steve doesn't see it. Now he sees that he's got Rob open. Rob gets that layup, extending Yellow's lead to 4 points as we're approaching the end of the first half here. Ian lining up a 3. Looks like he's mostly just trying to bait Yellow, but they don't bite. Ian's going to look to pass off the wall over to Dan, who flips it back over to Ian. He's going to set up a screen for Dan. Steve's chasing him out, though. Oh, nice shot by Dan. So drives past the screen, and Steve kind of forced him to. He hits the shot anyways. As Jordan chases the ball all the way down deep into Yellow offensive territory. But he has to drop back to fix the defense. Now they're set. Steve has kind of a screen over Rob. He takes the fade away, and that goes a little high. Dan with a rebound. Tosses over to Ian. 30 seconds left. Finds Joe on the near side. Trying to get past Steve. Right underneath camera here. He's able to bounce Steve a little far away off the wall. Rob comes over to help. He finds Brandon sitting in the middle. Now Ian is going to try to line up his screen. Oh, Dan sneaking underneath. He sends him a lob pass off the wall. As he checks the clock, tries to go for the layup, doesn't get it. Time expires. And our team's switching cars at halftime. The yellow team now red, up by 2. Go defensive ends, switch directions. Red starting with the ball again, as they are now the different team. And Tony calls courts on. Here we go. Yellow aggressively pushes up their wall. Red trying to break through. And absolutely nothing going. Kiefer flips it over to Jay, as there is a 15-second individual possession timer within the 30-second possession. Steve lines up a 3, goes a little bit high. Red drops back to set up their defense. Brett fires his shot, goes a little high. Steve with the rebound. And yellow sets up their wall at half court. Steve flips it back to Kiefer coming up the middle. Yellow still has a pretty solid wall though. Probably going to force Red to take another long shot. Flips it back to Jordan. Ooh, he bit a little too hard. He's calling for help, but as time expires, Steve has to fire away the shot. Yellow has isolated. They're going to have a numbers advantage. Yep, and there he finds Brett for the layup here. Ties up the game. As Jordan's got an open lane. Shot goes just a little bit high. As Jay comes over to cut off Brandon to let Jordan back into the defense. But Brandon pillow blocking him, slow him down. But he is able to get into the middle here. As Red sets up an inside 4-person wall. Switch to a 3-person inside wall with Rob working to wedge any screenshots. Woo! Nice shot by Brett. Such a narrow angle there. Toss it over to Jay coming down. He's going to rotate out with Steve. Steve is on fire. He didn't need any warm-ups. Brett tries to fire past Jordan before he's ready. Before Jordan was ready, that is. As yellow calls for their offense to wait, try to get time to fix the defense as Red is isolated for the next possession, try to get a 2-on-1. Yellow drops way back, still haven't fixed the defense. Brett fires what he feels like is going to be the best opportunity shot he's going to get. Yellow does fix their defense. Joe drops inside. Rob's shot misses low. Joe with a rebound. He's going to bring it up. He fires crossbody, nearly gets it. Jay tosses it down to Kiefer, working against Brandon White. Brandon White getting as tall as he can, but it's not enough. Brandon tosses over Joe's head, and Steve's able to corral that in. Toss it down to Kiefer again. Looking to see if he can spring one of his offensive teammates loose here a little bit. Yellow drops their wall inside to compensate. Flips it back to Jay. As Jordan's going to rotate with Jay. Jordan drops back, takes the fade away, goes high. As he races back to get into defense. And Rob able to sneak past Ian to set up that inside wall. Brandon flips back to Joe for a screen, goes high and left. And Rob bringing it down, trying to break this wall. Flips over to Kiefer, who tosses back to Steve. Red sends 4 though. Joe's sneaking back before anybody's ready to recover. Brett finds him. Red's defense does recover. Joe's going to drive back into a screen. Shoot right over the top of Brandon, and it's good. Tied up 26 again. Kiefer works one-on-one against Brett. He's able to slam on the brakes, let Brett drive right past him to give himself that open lane. As Jordan's pushing Brandon White farther and farther away from the center court. Well, that pass goes a little errant, but Ian's going to be able to scoop it up with 13 seconds left on possession. Ian checks the clock. going to line up the screen behind Joe. Bounces Rob to give himself a little bit more room. Doesn't go. Jordan with a rebound. Finds Kiefer again. Kiefer trying to pick Dan. He's able to get it. Yellow trying to drop their wall inside. Oh, Kiefer turns around as Jay told him he's got the open lane. As Jay reminds him how wide open he really was. Joe tosses over to Brandon White, setting a pick for Joe. Rob's able to wedge him against the wall. And Red drops their defensive wall inside. Cross-court wall pass over to Joe, flips it back to Brett as Joe drops back, get ready for defense. Brett fires his shot, goes a little high. Jordan with a rebound. Soft toss over to Jay, taking it down right the middle. As Brandon White starts calling out that Red had sent 4 forward. Brandon White trying to pick off Rob. Rob is able to sneak inside and keep the defensive advantage. Flips it over to Jordan to avoid the 15-second possession. Nice communication by Red. Jay drops inside to finish up the wall. Steve comes over, try to wedge the screen. Joe comes up for that inside lane shot, doesn't go. Fires down to Kiefer. Tosses back to Steve on the near side, who flips it over to Jay on the far side and rotates back into defense. Jay re-rotates back as Joe chases Steve around. He fires his shot, goes high and right. Brett finds Brandon White, who's got Ian right behind him for a wide open screen shot. Good communication by Yellow on that play. As Yellow is able to set up an outside wall at half court. Oh, but Kiefer had beat Brett. The backboard pass, Kiefer scoops it up and misses his layup. Pass comes down to Brandon White. He is able to drive right around Rob for that layup. And Steve's able to sneak past Ian. Kiefer finds him down low and he hits his layup. Joe tosses over to Ian on the near side, who cuts into the middle. Gets Brandon White on the outside, and he hits the angle shot. Ties this game back up at 32-32. Yellow sets a nice high wall at half court. Ian drops in to join it. They've got a 4-person inside wall now. Jay finds the middle lane, takes a shot, doesn't go. Brandon White's got Rob beat. What I believe was supposed to be a pass just ends up going in. Joe trying to hit that pass off the backboard and ends up just hitting the goal instead. Bounce pass over to Jordan. Ian got a piece of it. Jordan calls for Steve to come up, so he rotates out with Jay. Brandon White thinks better of trying to go that far outside against Rob. Sets up a screen for Ian. Ian works inside. Nearly gets that deep angle shot. The rebound caroms away. Brett scoops it up underneath camera. Finds Ian on the far side. Takes a little fadeaway shot and hits it. Yellow extends their lead 37-32 with just over 6 minutes left to go in the game. Steve flips over to Kiefer, who hands the ball off to Jay. He's got the screen, but he doesn't want to shoot over Joe. Flips it back to Steve. Finds Jay again. Now that that screen is open, hits it. Red sets up a nice high wall as the pass into Brandon kicks away, but he's able to scoop it back up. But now Yellow has nobody down low. Brandon White just comes out and tries to set a pick for Brett. Red has their wall still set up inside. Ian tosses over to Dan on the near side. 3, oh, the pass goes low. Ian trying to recover it, flips it just right into Jay's scoop. Rob takes his shot, doesn't go. Kiefer with a rebound. His shot doesn't go. Red with a golden opportunity to try to get some of those points back, and they're not able to capitalize. Dan holds the ball to give his defense some time to get fixed, as they do. Flips over to Ian on the far side. Flips it back to Brett in the middle, who wisely holds the ball and starts playing defense against Rob while he's still got the ball. That pass goes errant. Red finds it. Jay flips it over to Steve, who's got a lane over Dan. Steve's shot goes low. Over to Rob, finds Kiefer in the middle, gets his own rebound. That one goes in. Got a 1-point game here with 4.5 to go. Ian flips it over to Brandon White, but it's a little too late as Red's able to get their wall set up inside. Rob comes out to wedge. Joe hits another three, his second of the game. And Jay brings it up center court. He's got a rolling screen shot he can just take right over Rob. As he noticed nobody on yellow was really paying attention to him as he rolled up. Red sets their wall inside. Yellow flips it back to Dan at half court. He takes a three. That goes a little wide right. As Jordan trying to drive right down the middle. He's kind of got the lane. Yellow's able to collapse down on that lane though. Flips it over to Kiefer, who tosses back to Rob. Brandon White calling for the ball as he's got Steve beating the key. He gets his layup. Toss down to Kiefer, who flips it right back to Rob. He takes the angle while he's got it over Dan. Still a 2-point game. Under 3 minutes to go. Brandon White fires a shot, tries to gets his own rebound, flips it back over to Brett, coming down the middle. Just takes Rob all the way to the far side. Brandon White just tried to come over and set a pick. Doesn't really get it. He kind of flicks his shot in there. And Ian scoops up the rebound with 4 seconds left to go on the clock. Tosses the lob shot just behind the backboard, just trying to get rid of it. Maybe. We'll say he was just trying to get rid of it. And Steve finds Kiefer. Flips it back to Jordan, who rotates it over to Steve. He's got the open lane on the outside. He hits it again. Anytime Steve's got an open lane, he's been hitting his shots. Red drops their wall inside. Joe takes a shot and just rims out. Steve's going to have another near side lane. Kind of cocks that wrist back and flicks it, nearly gets it in. As Ian sets the pick on Jordan to let Brandon in, but Steve's back in defense. As Red forced into kind of a 2x2 defense, Jay picks Ian to try to let Rob in, but it doesn't work. As Yellow now has the 3-on-2, as they were able to keep Red at bay just long enough. Dan on the near side, he flips it around, he gets the shot. Nice work by Yellow. Gets their lead back up to 2. A minute 15 to go. Jordan fires his shot and it rims out off the top edge. Joe finds Ian in the center, who flips it back to Joe. Back over to Dan on the near side. He's got a lane. Jay's not paying attention to him. He just realized. He backs up, and not in time though. As Dan's able to get that deep angle shot around Jay. As Jay just kind of coasts, frustrated with himself as he knows that was the game. Red asking for a delay. They're not going to get it though. Jay fires up a 3. Doesn't go. Jordan was parked in the key waiting for the rebound though. Yellow can hold this ball for most of the possession as the half clock is only about a second ahead of their possession clock. to be the game plan, is they're going to eat the clock as much as possible and fire a last-second shot. Brett knows he doesn't have to pass it. He fires his shot off the backboard. Jordan with a prayer of a shot. Misses the backboard. Nice close game as these teams both finally heated up. Red still trying to arbitrate the delay of game call they wanted, as possession's supposed to change.
He was in the key for 6 seconds. You're blind.
Red with lots of complaints of Tony's officiating as he just kind of shrugs his shoulders.
Always the controversy, right?
Always a controversy. Controversy. All right, I think I'm in this next game, so I'm going to leave you here. Maybe we'll have some commentary, maybe not. But I'll be back on the mic a little later.
That one is that bad. It's got to be spots.
What car are you guys moving? Do you guys want the car?
I guess this one here.
Hang on, I'll turn the car on for you.
Oh, make it a lot easier.
Oh,
See ya.
Seems fast. I think it's a you problem.
Maybe use the left pedal.
I turned it off. Someone is
The fan on?
I don't know where the fuck fan is.
Switch. There's a light switch up. It should be on your right hand side. Is your mom on?
This one's for the car?
No, we got another light. Hey, stand. Stand. You off-road four-wheeler. Oh, that's, no, you're good. Where would we play this? I don't think so. I was just about to say, like, we haven't been on the court. It's on, dude. Yeah. You guys. I didn't say you, I said you guys. All day players. Especially out of state. No, it's more like we're out of state. They're only like 3 inches long. That doesn't happen. smart. I'm a goalie. I shouldn't be down here anyway.
Listen, John, there's two of us in that situation, all right? Yeah, that's why we missed. It wasn't because we're bad, it's because there's two fucking goalies in there. We're great at other things, just not shooting.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's just you're being bad luck or people always put you in the back.
Played with that yellow card for a whole half.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, John, it's not nationals. You're having the nationals while back.
And that's when you're Chicago got super fucking mad. They were like, we played that full first half, and I was like, it's not my fault you guys are idiots and didn't change it up. And they got real pissed off. Yeah. Which ones are you most likely to break that we can get away with switching? That's a legit strategy.
I carry scissors.
Well, that's a good idea. There's no rule against having scissors in your car. More than 2 scoops. I read. Yeah, sharp objects? Yeah. As long as you're not using it to shut other people.
Okay, so it's bad? Okay.
Is that the only one? There's no extras?
Alright. Sports on.
rattling parts of it.
Next time you play, guys.
Well, if you were watching that last game, you saw a very frustrating technical difficulty where I had a car that had some malfunction going on, and we swapped it out, and the car I swapped into was even worse. But very much appreciate the other team kind of playing down to the fact that I couldn't really move my car at all. It happens in Whirlyball. Things break down a little bit, we have to fix it or roll with it. Or in my case, don't roll at all, don't go anywhere ever.
That yellow one? The yellow 7. The one that he helped us push out? Oh, I see what happened. I moved the car out of the way. What team am I subbing on? I know I'm subbing.
Who are you subbing for?
I don't know, the team that has 3 people out.
Oh, let's do it.
I don't know if we have a full team.
Are you golfing?
If you have a hard time concentrating, you just need to go to concentration.
You woke up the team day and they all felt like
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming back now. Referee for this game is going to be Mr. Ian Newby. On the red team, we have Joe, Rob, Brandon, Jay, and Steve. And lining up for yellow, we have Nate Kiefer, Brandon White. Got Jordan on the far side. Looks like Adam is in. Jay flips it back to Joe. Impressed hard by Adam. Flips it over to Rob. Rob circling around. He fires a deep angle shot and gets it to go. This pass comes down to Adam, who comes up, trying to set a pick on Jay, let Jordan in, but Jay's able to cut it off. We've got a screen setting up, and it's good. Pardon me, folks, 1 minute. I will be right back. Enjoy the action. All right, I'm back. So I was just getting our scoreboard feed going back. All right, Jay scoops up the ball. He fires over to Joe at midcourt. Jordan pushes him back into defense. Flips it back over to Jay, coming down the center of the court. He's got a lane. He's lining up a shot just off to the left. Pass comes down to Adam, met by Joe. Flips it over to Jordan in the middle, cut off by Brandon Stewart. Jordan gives it over to Patrick, who's got a screen over Adam. Tries to drive in. Steve wedges that screen away. As Jordan finds Kiefer in the center, and he gets it, as he had a good car length of space in front of him open. As Steve trying to sneak around the outside, long pass. He's able to get it, but he's too deep for a shot. Finds Joe coming up the center. Back to Steve for the screen over Rob, and that's blocked by Brandon White. Nate Kiefer fishes it out of the near side corner. Adam comes up to half court trying to set a pick. But just a big old traffic jam right underneath the camera here. Adam turns back in as Jay's trying to keep him on the outside. As Patrick rotates back with Jordan, he fires a long shot, misses wide to the left. As the ball bounces into Jay's card, he fishes us out. Finds Joe on the near side. And he fires a shot just over the top of Jordan, who looks like he's having some car trouble this game. And we're going to take a technical timeout. Oh, looks like it was more just a rough part of the court rather than Jordan's car.
Defensive ends.
And the call is defensive ends anytime there's a technical timeout like that. As Yellow has to break a fresh red wall, Adam's got a little bit of a seam. He's going to try to work it against Steve. Steve successfully cuts him off. He's got his nose. Fires cross court to Patrick, who tosses up a lob shot, bounces off the ceiling, no good. Rob circles back inside, looking for an option. Finds Joe coming down the near side at half court. He flips it back to Steve as he rotates back. Steve's got that open lane. And he nails it again. I'm not sure Steve missed a single shot like that in our first game of the evening. As Joe works with Steve to set a wall. As Brandon White's able to just push Rob out of the way and get that layup. Joe sends it into Jay, who's trying to come around the edge against Jordan, and it looks like he's got it and just pushes him out of the way. As Jay gives him a somewhat insincere apology. Nate Kiefer coming up, met by Steve. As Red pushed the wall outside, now they're forced into kind of a 2-by-2 defense. If Kiefer comes around the edge, they're going to have a 3-on-2. Brandon backs up to secure the 3-on-2. Kiefer finds Adam in the middle, is going high shot, just rims out. Adam is able to get out of the key though. Patrick takes his shot, it goes a little low, camera's away. As possession expires, Steve fires a hot pass over to Jay. Hot pass back, and that one goes to Yellow. Adam's got the edge on Rob, trying to drive around him, works away, now he's giving up the angle. As the ball bounces into Adam's cart and he fishes it out. Puts it on the ground, as is the rule. As Jay sets a pick for Brandon Stewart, Yellow's wall drops inside. Jay backs into a screen for Brandon White. Shot misses high and away. As Adam absolutely extends to catch that pass, but our referee didn't see it. Dumps it down to Brandon, working against other Brandon for the layup. Gives him a little forehand, but it misses. Brandon sets up a screen for Adam. Shot goes high. Goes back to Kiefer again. We've got Adam once more down low. Tries to nose up. A little soft. Off the backboard. Doesn't go. As Jay comes up to try to set a pick, Steve's going to come around the near side. Flips it back to Joe, who's got the center lane. He drills it. As Red sets up their wall, Joe drops it to an inside wall as Brandon White's picking Rob. Comes back to Jordan. who flips it around to Adam as Jordan directing Adam to take the outside. Hits off the edge of the backboard. Brandon Stewart fishes the rebound out of the far side corner. Looking for an option, nobody's looking. Finds Joe just in front of half court. Jay tries to set a pick on Kiefer, doesn't get it, but Joe comes around the edge to work around Patrick. Shot bounces over to Rob, who he takes the angle shot and just misses. Joe gets the rebound. Circle back to the inside and a little hook shot through the center. Jordan fishes it over to Brandon White, who he takes the angle shot, just gets the edge. Jay comes up, tries to set a pick to let somebody free, but yellow drops their wall inside before red can get to the isolation. Jay hands it over to Joe. Joe works it back to Steve as he pins Kiefer at half court. As red sets up the 3-on-2, but the backboard pass goes too far outside. Adam with a rebound, trying to work it against Joe, just misses. 5 in the key. Steve flips it down to Jay, trying to spring Rob and Joe free. They've got the 3-on-2. Joe fires his shot high, Jay gets the rebound. And Brandon White blocks his second shot. And gets the rebound. Toss it over to Kiefer on the near side. He's got a screen against Jordan. He can drive away deep, but his shot goes low. Joe with the rebound. Toss it over to Jay. Tries to set a pick on Patrick. Isn't able to get it. But red gets the 3-on-2. Joe circles back to the outside. Kiefer drops in. Joe takes the far side angle shot for 2. As red drops their wall inside, Joe playing wedge. But Brandon White's got the inside as red didn't rotate over. Luckily the shot didn't go. Jay scoops up the rebound. Jay finds Joe on the near side, lines up the screen, he gets it over Rob. Kiefer finds Jordan working against Brandon Stewart. Thought about a high shot, but Steve helped Brandon out to make sure that didn't go. Brandon takes a rolling screen, misses just off the edge of the rim. Steve scoops it up, tosses it down to Rob, working against Adam. As Rob tries to flip it over to Joe. Patrick interfered just enough. Rob able to scoop it up. Tosses back to Steve. As Steve wisely tries to drop back to cut off Brandon, but he doesn't get it. Backboard pass to Brandon, and it's good. Jay scoops up his own rebound, quick putback. Had plenty of time to reset that, but Jay trying to get a shot in. Brandon White sets the pick on Joe for Kiefer, then rolls inside himself. He's got the open lane. Joe not even going to try to defend that. There's nothing he can really do at that point. Jay tosses down to Rob. Come set a pick on Jordan. Brandon Stewart wasn't really in position to take advantage of it. Jordan keeps him wedged out. Adam intercepts the pass. Oh, but he can't hang on to it. Brandon Stewart able to do some tricky work to flip it back to Steve. Rob's got the angle, and he just misses the rim. Jordan flips it over to Kiefer. Brandon White tries to give him the screen. It's a pretty deep angle, but he nails it anyways. Adam trying to set the wall at half court, but he dropped back a little bit too far. Shot doesn't go. Yellow's able to get the rebound anyways. Brandon White's got Jay beat all day. Had to put his shot up quick as his key clock was expiring. Can't get it to go. Jordan calls for Yellow's wall to drop inside. Adam's now the wedge. So he comes over to meet Steve. Adam continuing to wedge the strong side. Patrick comes out to try to meet Steve. Keeper flips back over to Jordan, who's going to bring it up center court. Brandon Stewart calls 4 up and calls Steve to come back on offense. Jordan comes back to help fix. Now they've got 4 up again, and Steve has Jordan wedged out as Patrick just sends the shot as time is about to expire. Adam works his way inside the wall as Yellow forced into kind of a 2-by-2 defense, which is usually a good setup for a 3-on-2 for Red. Joe trying to direct traffic, but Brandon didn't hear him. Ooh, dicey pass, but Brandon White's still able to corral it in. Patrick taking a rolling screen. Shot goes low. Rob comes around for the rebound. And he's going to flip it over to Steve. It's over his head, but in front of him, he's got the open lane on the side, and he nails it. If Steve has a lane, he's hitting his shots all night. Brandon White answers right back, though. Brandon Stewart flips over to Jay at midcourt. Steve coming up to try to set a pick on him, forcing Yellow's wall to drop back inside. Adam over-pursued Jay a little bit, though. But Jay takes the rolling screen over top of Steve. He's calling out and saying it was supposed to be a pass, just happened to go in. Red drops their wall inside. Brandon Stewart comes out to try to wedge any potential screens. Now we've got an outside wall as Rob is working against Brandon White. Adam rolls into that open lane, takes a shot, but no good. Brandon Stewart kicks it over to Steve. Now Yellow has a nice high wall here. Cross pass over to Joe, back over to Steve, just trying to create some open space. As Jay was able to drop that wall deep, giving Steve the open lane, which he hits again. Jordan's going to have an open angle shot. He sees Brandon White's not going to come open in time, so he just takes it and hits it for points. Keeping this game close at 6. As all the players start calling out last shot, 10 seconds left. Yeah, I would give it to Steve too, the way he's been hitting his open lane shots. He's got another open lane, and he hits it again! Jordan scoots it up, fires it with not enough time to go. As I'd say, the story of this first half is Steve just hitting his open lane shots. There's a lot of players on that team that can hit their shots. They've got Joe, who's a prolific shooter. Jay is an excellent shooter. I haven't seen a whole lot of Rob, but the little that I have seen, pretty good too. But yeah, pick your poison. And they've chosen Steve, and he's making them pay for it. And here we go. Adams bumping Jordan forward for his screen. Tries to take a little high shot. His high angle shot drops low. Oh, and that shot from Brandon Stewart's blocked by Kiefer. As Brandon White wedges Steve in the key, so Patrick can pick up the rebound. Jordan, considering going one-on-one against Joe, big smiles, he knows that's not a great idea. Flips it over to Patrick on the near side. As Jordan sets the edge for him. As they were dropping in together, trying to set a screen, but Yellow jumped forward on offense. Patrick takes a fade away. This is just to the right. Oh, and a quick pass, too hot for Steve to handle, but he's going to be able to fish it out of the corner. Tries to flip it out. Brandon White rejects it. And he's able to recover. Patrick has a little bit of a lane. Gets a shot through, doesn't go though. Adam scoops up the rebound, lets everybody know that he's going to get it. Flips it over to Jordan, who's calling him for. He's calling for Adam to take the shot. Rolls in forward. Shot goes high. As Adam calls out, "Don't make me shoot anymore." And Joe's got a wide open lane. Drives it all the way in, creating a 10-point lead. Jordan working the center screen over Patrick, and he nails it. As we have another technical difficulty, as Jay's car is stuck on the far side over there. And of course, they turn the car back on, and it's back to working. As our referee Ian calling for defensive ends with that brief technical timeout. And the clock has restarted. Steve with that open lane is just deadly tonight. Red has the 3-on-2. Oh, but that pass goes a little too high. Steve recovers it. He's going to have another wide open lane here if he can turn around in time. He does. Jordan tries to get out in front of him. Distracted him just enough, it looks like. Sent his shot low. Oh, and Red's got the 2-on-1. Patrick trying to do, looks like a backboard pass, but put a little too much on it. Drops down to Steve. Comes set a pick on Kiefer to let somebody in. Nobody gets in though. Red drops their wall inside. Yellow sends 4, so Joe rotates back. As Kiefer comes over to meet Brandon Stewart. They sent 4. Adam's going to set the pick on Brandon Stewart. And now Red's got the isolation. And they find Kiefer for the layup. Nice heads up play by Adam to set that up. Uh-oh, Yellow was able to set up their 3-on-2. Ooh, Steve is getting maybe a little overconfident. Patrick's able to swat that angle shot right out of the sky. Kiefer finds Jordan, back to Kiefer in the middle. Adam for the layup. Goes just a little low. As Adam needs to get out of the key. And he gets called for 5 in the key. Shot no good. Like Yellow gets their 3-on-2. Oh, but Yellow dropped back to help on defense, so they can't take advantage of it. Red has the 2-on-1. Brandon White puts it in himself. Drop takes his screen over Jay, goes a little high. Brandon's shot goes a little high. Drops it down to Jay, working against Patrick on the float. Jay goes to attack the weak side. As Joe just drives past Jordan. Sends a high shot over Kiefer, doesn't go. Patrick flips it over to Jordan. Brandon White gets it over Brandon Stewart for points. Flips over to Jay, crossbody, backboard pass, all but it goes into Rob's cart. He's not able to get it in time. And he gets called for 5 in the key. Kiefer flips it across half court to Jordan. who flips it over to Patrick. As Red had the 3-on-2 for just a second. Jordan retreats back to get the rebound. And Yellow is able to set up an isolation for the next possession. Looks like they've got it fixed now, though. Adam trying to create some chaos with Yellow, but it ended up going right to Joe's scoop. Bounce pass to Jay in the middle. His shot goes low. As with some quick shooting from Yellow, Red's able to close the gap a little bit, only down by 6 with 8 minutes to go. That's plenty of time. Red's got the 2-on-1. Brandon Stewart's not looking. He's got Adam. Adam hits his layup. As Kiefer cheers him on. Red sets their wall outside. Jay flips it over to Steve, who bounces Kiefer out. Adam trying to create another 2-on-1, doesn't go, but he's going to have a great screen for Jordan in that center lane. Steve comes over to wedge it, flips it back over to Kiefer on the far side. Good wedge work by Steve to break that pass up. As Brandon gets Steve to chase him out. Shot doesn't go though. Red has a wall about a weld shy of half court. Now it's dropping in even deeper. Steve trying to work that lane, lean into his left. Rob's got Patrick beat underneath. And ends up taking the shot himself. Oh! Joe swats that pass away. Jay nearly catches it, and he ends up swatting it away himself. Brandon Stewart recovers. Flips it down to Steve, who's got a wide open screen over Rob. Cocks back and just hits it off the edge of the rim. Jordan finds Adam working on the far side. Tries to turn in. Jordan calling for it back at half court. It's Kiefer, though, who's going to have a screen over Brandon White. Rolls into it and nails that. Jordan directing Kiefer to the middle, but Steve cuts him off. Yellow gets a 3-on-2 as Kiefer was not able to get inside that wall. Jay with another quick angle shot. As Steve comes over to fish out that rebound. Gets a nice clock call from Rob. But Red's able to push their wall way out. Steve fires a deep shot. Patrick flips it over to Jordan, who's just got a nice wide open lane and ends up passing it off the backboard to Brandon White for the layup. Cutting the deficit to 4. Red drops their wall inside. Joe looking to be the screen for somebody. It's going to be Brandon White. Adam comes over to try to wedge, pushing him out farther and farther. Brandon doesn't like it, puts it back to Steve. Steve bounces Adam, takes a fadeaway 3, just off the edge of the rim. As Rob's able to get inside, setting up their inside wall. Steve comes over to wedge the screen. Oh, and Jay swats that pass away, but it goes right into Jordan's scoop again. That is the type of luck Yellow's been having this half. Jordan waiting for his screen to develop, and it does. Excellent patience. It's now only a 2-point game. Red answers right back though, and that pass kicks away from Brandon White. He's still going to be able to scoop it out of the corner. Kicks it back to Kiefer at half court. Finds Jordan driving down the center lane. He's going to work against Joe, and Joe's able to block it. Adam with the rebound. It falls out of a scoop. He's calling for a scoop slap. It might have happened. Couldn't quite see though in all the chaos. Steve working one-on-one against Patrick. Fades away just off that bottom edge of the rim again. Bottom edge of the rim is stealing Steve's magic this second half. Jordan lines up a rolling screen. His shot goes a little low. Jay kicks the rebound away. Fishes out of the near side corner. And he's just going to drive way up as Red has to push their wall way back. Jordan comes over to wedge that screen. Brandon White's able to block it. Joe scoops up the rebound. Tosses it over Steve's head, but Rob's right there to recover. Flips it back to Steve, who has the time to line that shot up, and Steve Magic is coming back. Oh, Brandon passed cross court, but Jordan wasn't looking for it. Steve recovers, tosses it down to Joe, who rotates back, letting Steve come roll forward. Jordan scoops up this rebound. Jordan tries to find the center lane, but Brandon Stewart closes it up as Yellow has isolated for the 2-on-1 for the next possession. Flips it over to Kiefer. As to not get called for 15 seconds with the ball. Kiefer flips it over to Adam as Kiefer, Patrick, and Jordan are trying to get this defense fixed, and Yellow's just not letting them. Jordan rolls up, take a shot, doesn't go. Red does get their defense fixed though. Joe finds Steve, who tosses it across court to Rob. And Jordan kind of pushes him into that screenshot, but it doesn't go. Adam fires a low pass down to Brandon White, who's able to scoop it off the ground. Looks to go one-on-one against Joe, and Joe says, "Get that out of here." Jay scoops up the rebound. Calling for full use of the clock. As Red has isolated for this next possession, Yellow needs to send somebody back on defense to get it fixed. Jay fires crossbody shot. Adam hits Kiefer on the far side, who fires a fast shot and just low fastball, doesn't go. They probably needed those points to get back in this game as Patrick blocks Jay's shot and is able to fish up the rebound. Patrick lining up for a three, just off the edge. Brandon White with the rebound. With a minute and a half left, 6 points. Red's going to need some threes to get back into this, and Yellow in full control as they can just eat up the clock, or they can take shots. As that miss from Brandon White's probably going to be the nail in the coffin. Adam with a solid block on Steve. But Joe recovers the rebound with a minute left. It's pretty much garbage time unless Yellow basically just decides to give it away. Joe firing up for funsies three. As Adam shoots down the far side. Jordan lines up a fadeaway three. No good. Joe fires the three and hits it because he can. Oh, nearly gets another one, just the bottom edge of the rim. Jordan with a long three. Joe's going to give Jay a shot at three. Just a little low. And that's going to do it for this game, 41-32. Thanks to our referee, Ian. And I'm going to take a quick break in between games. We'll be right back.
if I could make a shot,
One more.
it'd be a different game. But I still have Steve, man. I thought we were good.
What? Yeah.
I still have Steve right there.
I set you up like 3 times.
Come on.
Like, stop it.
My what?
Fucking stop it.
I know.
That's right.
When I gave you the ball out here,
I was trying to set
you drove over here and did that sideways thing all the time.
Yeah.
They got stuck.
But I set you up and that was your shoulder.
Well, I just see my screen connect moving. Like, they were just like fucking moving all over the place. And I can't set up on that and like try to fix it. That's why I sit here and all the drugs just swing around and take the screen. Instead of went back, get it back. I didn't have a screen set.
Yeah, sometimes you got a wide open shot that got further away.
That was it.
Like I gave you the ball out here, that's when you should shot.
Yeah.
Right when I gave you the ball, you had a free welder. Instead, I had this guy, and you drove over there to where the red part.
Yeah, but it's like there were still 4 and 5 back.
Yeah, but
So the four guys should have,
if I gave you the ball, shot it, and then the wall was right there.
should the 4 guy be the guy who had this guy though, instead of me being a center?
You could, but if he's already got it set up, you can take that shot. Yeah.
You know, the fourth guy doesn't have to take this.
Is this your team, Joe?
Anyone this guy's the red, so I'm fine.
Doesn't matter. Anyone can get on the ledge.
I don't even know what I did this game. I'm subbing for Barrett.
3 and 4 in this game. It's all good.
It's just like what we're talking about with LeBron, it's completely fucking different that situation right there. It's like, what you were trying to teach me is the
No.
guy needs to be,
This is the.
this guy needs to count.
That's an 8-3.
Honestly, 3 and 4 change throughout the possession. It's not your 4 or your 3. It's 3 and 4 go. The fourth person.
Oh, no,
like
shooting
the ball.
Not Barrett.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I thought like, it would be an obvious.
Yeah, well, they can't with the same
I
team.
had set up to get.
Yeah, no. Like, I would have thought when I gave you the ball, you looked at it. That's what we'll do, and I'll show you. And then maybe we got it. Because I know we're talking about it.
We can't get Barrett.
So we'll go through that. I was wrong. I'm wrong too. I'm not gonna. Joe's not. It's Christy, Paul.
Carl's gonna be on our team now.
Yeah. Yay! We have a team! Are you
I
going to be
thought
on our
you were
team?
on our team. My team.
I am on your team.
Your team. It's not my team.
I don't know what you're saying.
No, midnight. Joe's already in there.
Okay.
My team's already out there.
Well, then, we got a guy here down this side.
We're red.
Carl's getting.
Are you with us?
So you got to tell Rob, hey, you're yellow or red.
Okay,
Rob
Carl.
Dark fit?
Yeah.
Rob Dark fit?
Rob's your
Okay.
Yeah, Carl's red. You guys, we're going yellow.
There was 3 other people in Seattle Whirlyball.
Doesn't matter for Joe.
You can be in the red card in the second half.
Brandon, you'll be in red in the second.
I didn't get my car because I didn't want to move.
Look, we have a team.
Happy birthday.
It's actually,
Oh, same as Carl. You guys are together? You know, you guys are 11, 22. That's too funny.
You're like,
It's our rep.
Yeah, I wanted to go ref.
Carl. Adam has the same birthday as you.
Hey!
what? It's on his dad.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
I think that's how it works.
It's supposed to be.
Well,
Daddy.
I don't think it works. Did you already pay for his games?
Not yet.
can you go back and do whatever you're doing before you're playing football?
But I was got it.
What's your business major or something?
No, he's the owner now.
Where has he been for the last 6 weeks? Where you been?
And we're back to game action. We've got Joe Tiffany in our ref booth for this game. As Raphael sends it across court to Christy, who's working behind Stan. Carl setting the screen for her in the middle. Tosses back over to Raph, who's got a screen over Mark Money Mills. And Raph bouncing off the wall for the fadeaway. As Jordan flips it over to Adam, bringing it down the near side. As Yellow sent 4 up, Patrick's going to have to race Stan back. And he gets there. Stan pulls away so he can try to go help out on defense. As Adam lines up this angle shot, and he nails it. That pass intended for Mark Money Mills down low gets kicked away. Patrick scoops it out of the corner. Flips it over to Jordan in the middle, who crashes with Raphael and then pins him there. Patrick takes the screen over Brandon White, but Jordan gets the rebound, but at the cost of defense. But Patrick is able to sneak back there and fix it up. As Jordan calls for Rob to come forward, as Jordan just continues to pin Raphael there and set a high wall at half court. Wall drops in as Mark had Brandon White picked. As Christy comes up center court and she fires it, shot goes a little low. Jordan gets the rebound, tosses over to Adam, who looks to work against the defensive weak side, but Raphael turned in, not able to get that pick. Jordan calling, sends Adam back on defense as Jordan sends what I think was probably going to be a backboard pass, but ends up just going in. And Yellow's got their wall set at half court again. Mark trying to turn the corner around Patrick, sends up a quick shot, but Patrick was ready for it and just blasts it out of the sky. Adam bringing it down the near side, tosses it to Brandon White in the middle, who's got a pretty deadly high shot going over the top of Christie and just misses to the right. Raphael finds Mark, who comes to the near side to try to set a pick for Stan, his C championship teammate. Yellow drops their wall inside. As Red sent forward, Adam drops back on offense. As Christie goes back on defense. Stan left to work one-on-one against Patrick, takes a fadeaway and gets it! Some of the shots that Stan makes just boggle my mind as Adam bubbles the pass. And Stan's going to get it off the far side. And he's going to take a high shot and just hits the top edge of the rim. As Red has Rob trapped in the key. Adam takes his time, lines it up, and gets it. Now Red, wow, tricky pass work by Carl to bounce it right back to Stan, giving him a layup opportunity, just doesn't able to go. Adam finds Rob working one-on-one against Christie. She kind of backed up a little too far, giving Rob the angle for that. Not intended as a criticism. I would have done absolutely no better whatsoever. As Red has the 3-on-2, but Raph opts for a long shot and gets it in. Jordan has the center lane, but his shot fires low. Now Rob has Carl boxed out. Carl and Christie boxed out. But they're able to work him out and recover on defense. As Jordan's able to send Patrick forward. And he gets that angle shot. Jordan drifted up pretty far and Stan's setting the pick for him. He's able to, and Carl, another like flip pass. Mark matches with a flip pass of his own. Stan with a high shot over Jordan, can't get it to go. This Red team needs to be on their toes with the way Carl can pass so quickly like that. Red sets their wall inside. Stan gets the rebound, fires down to Mark, working against Adam. Mark noses him up and goes for the high shot, and it's a little too high. The rebound kicks back all the way to Rob. Stan retreats in. Yellow's had a 3-on-2 until Christie came over and fixed it. Rob fires in between scoops, doesn't go. Christie over to Carl. Mark trying to set the pick for him. That works just enough. Carl's going to have his shot right here. Adam not able to get there in time. Carl beat Adam back as Patrick has to come over and help and take over a goalie. Now they push him out as Jordan's wedged into the corner here. Rob with a fadeaway. Shot goes low. Stan with a rebound. Carl setting a pick for Jordan. Yellow wall drops inside. Stan's got the outside edge as Adam reverses, try to get to him in time. Flips it over to Carl for the screen. Shot goes a little wide right. As Yellow has the 2-on-1, Jordan with a backboard pass over to Brandon White, who gets the layup. As Raph sets the pick for Carl, Carl gives him a little bump forward before pulling away. No look pass to Raph, down underneath for the layup. Jordan working on the near side against Stan. Patrick comes over to snag the ball from him. Jordan flips it behind his back, back to Jordan. Over to Adam. Lines up a 3. Opts to give Jordan the 3. Just a little low. Yellow drops their wall inside. And now Yellow can push their wall outside. And Carl fires up a contested 3 and nails it, giving Red the lead. Brandon flips it over to Jordan, who rotates back. Who flips it back to Brandon. Takes it over the center, over the top of Patrick. Shot goes left. Jordan trying to set a nice high wall there. Stan was able to force that wall to drop back though. And their wall has to drop all the way back to the red line. Carl fires up another long shot. Not so sharp on that one. Rob bounce passes over to Brandon White, but Roth's all alone in the red goal now. Jordan comes over to fix their defense. As Patrick just pushes Mark towards center of the key and forehands right around him. Red sets up, not quite 3-on-2. Stan takes the angle shot, doesn't go. A little frustrated with himself. Rob drives over. Wow, what a shot. Cross body over Patrick from the deep angle. As Stan's pass goes a little errant. Doesn't look like Carl was looking for it, but I'm not sure he was going to get it anyways. Oh, and that pass tips off the top of Patrick's scoop, but he's able to scoop it back up. He's trying to take the baseline from Mark. Mark cuts him off. Send it back to Brandon White. He's going to line up 3 and gets it. Yellow sets up their wall inside. Adam joins the wall. And Christie just shoots right over the top of Raph. Patrick and Adam drawing 3 defenders over to the far side. Jordan's got that center lane. He nails it. And Yellow sets a nice high wall at half court. Raph comes up to pick Adam. Wall drops inside. Adam works on Mark over in the center. Comes out to try to swat Raph. As that rebound comes all the way out to half court underneath camera, Rob picks it up. Fires cross court to Jordan, who reverses into a screen over Brandon. Shot goes high, Raph with the rebound. High toss over to Mark, lets it bounce, picks it up. Sets the pick on Patrick, flips it across to Christie. Then Mark just slams it into reverse, gives Christie a screen, but it goes right. Adam with a low pass over to Rob. But he's able to recover it. Christie couldn't get it in time. Brandon White scoots back out of the key, flips it over to Rob, who can't handle it again, but he's going to be able to back into a screen over Brandon. Shot goes a little low. Stan kicks the ball away into the corner. Brandon White's going to be able to get this again, though. They're going to have time for a long shot here. Adam just fires a high shot, mostly to get rid of it. Adam trying to work into the wall. Patrick calling that they sent 4, but Raph pinned Rob before he noticed. Carl's shot misses. Patrick tosses over to Brandon White. Trying to work against Stan. Crossbody. Stan gets in there for a block. And they both have a laugh about it. Also, C Division champion teammates this year working against each other this time. Brandon lets Patrick know the clock was about to expire. And Yellow able to fix their defense. Carl's shot goes low. Brandon White scoops up the rebound. Passes all the way down to Rob, working against Raph. And they get the 2-on-1. Flips it over to Jordan, who's got a heck of an angle shot, not able to get it to go. Mark's going to have to take this shot early, and he recognizes it. Nice timing on that shot, as Patrick was going to be able to cut him off before they got the 2-on-1. Adam answers right back with a screen shot over Rob of his own. Yellow drops their wall. Not quite inside, it's kind of 2-by-2, but Christie fires a shot. Patrick with a rebound. Adam flips it over to Jordan, who finds Rob in the center. Patrick comes up as the forward to take the shot and goes high. And Brandon picks Mark to allow Adam to get back into the defense. As Jordan parks in the center to prevent any potential screens. Carl takes the fadeaway shot on the far side, doesn't go. Brandon White scoops it up. Hits Rob down low, working against Christie. Got her turned around, was able to fire the shot over, but it doesn't go. Stan scoops it out of the near side corner. Surveying the court, looking for a pass. Finds Mark right in the middle. As Patrick calling that they sent 4. He's trying to set a pick. Forcing Red to retreat back. And Yellow has him isolated despite having 3 on defense. Unlucky bounce on the rebound as it kicks into the corner, and Red is going to have an opportunity to fix their defense. Patrick gets the points. Raph fires a quick shot around Jordan. Can't get it. Brandon White with the rebound. Leans to his right to get that pass over to Rob. He's going to go one-on-one against Carl and can't get it to go. Red has a 3-on-2, but Mark just fires it over Adam. Oh, nobody on Yellow's. Oh, yeah, last shot. 10 seconds left as they send everybody on offense. Adam fires the shot and gets it. Oh, and Mark trying to make him pay for it to get the pass down to Raph. But it's swatted by Brandon White, saving those points. As our team's now switching cars.
You want to see if they have another yellow one? 'Cause that's the one that keeps dying too. Maybe you put the benches in there for this time.
And we're back. So they've switched cars, so now it's the red team with the lead. Adam going a high shot over Christie and gets it as he was able to push her out of the way just enough. So they share a laugh about it. Yellow with a 2-on-1. Mark trying to get the pass over to Raff and it's swatted away. Adam with a chance to go around Christie again. Just drives right around her. But Adam gets called for 5 in the key. Carl fires a shot low. Rebound by Rob. It's Brandon going down the far side. He's going to turn into the center, but Red's defense is in trouble. Brandon holds on to the ball to try to give them an opportunity to fix it. Passes to Patrick to reset the possession clock, excuse me. And Brandon robbed by the rim on that shot. Red does get their defense fixed. And Brandon joins the inside wall. Stan takes screen over Raff, doesn't go. As Carl's got Jordan pinned out. At least he got points for it, but Red's defense is still in trouble. And the backboard pass backfires as it hits the top edge of the rim and kicks right to Red. Patrick fires cross court to Jordan, who rotates out with Rob, who fires a shot, doesn't get to go. Raff finds Mark on the near side. Tries to cut into the middle, but he's met by Brandon White. And he's going to rotate back. Stan coming up. Met by Patrick. As Mark took his eye off the ball and dropped the pass, but he was able to scoop it up before Brandon White can steal it from him. Fires a 3 right into Rob's scoop, though, for the deflection. Jordan picks it up, tosses it down to Adam, who tosses it over across to Brandon, who flips it back over to Patrick, opening the door for the screen, fires low, and the ball just bounces right back to Brandon White like it was looking for him. His shot goes low. Adam got called for 5 in the key. Carl fires a quick shot around Rob. Got a 10-point game here with just under 12 minutes to go. Adam dumps it back to Jordan at half court, making sure that Patrick's able to get inside of Christie before he passes it over. Jordan keeping Christie pinned forward. As Yellow has the 3-on-2, Stan finds Christie in the center and she gets it past Jordan for 2. Now an 8-point game. Brandon White flips it across to Patrick. Flips it across to Brandon White, who gets robbed by the rim again. As Red drops their wall inside, Rob working on the wedge. Stan comes up. Oh, Stan does not come up. Forcing Red into about kind of a 2x2 defense. And Brandon White jumps onto offense. Patrick with a rebound. Finds Jordan. Jordan sends Brandon to the far side. Jordan flips it back to Adam, who fires a high shot past Carl. Adam trying to call for a scoop slap. As Carl just wedges his way right underneath. Can't get the layup to go. Wall pass takes a bad bounce. Not able to get it to Brandon White. Raph outlets to Mark, who takes off the ball again, but it recovers. Rotates out with Stan, who lines up a three, and it falls low. Patrick comes off to Jordan, who takes Mark all the way to the near side, allowing Brandon White to set a pick, forcing Yellow's wall to drop in. Adam rotates back onto defense. Rob takes the rolling screen over Brandon White, doesn't get it to go. Stan flips it over to Christie, who finds Carl, who gets past Adam. Patrick comes over to cut him off, but not in time. Carl puts up the points, closing the lead to 6. Patrick sends it over to Brandon White. Set a pick for Adam. Patrick takes the outside edge. He bumps Stan, looking for an angle, doesn't get it. Fine. And Marks picks Adam, allowing Carl to get inside. Isolating for Yellow's next possession. Patrick throws up a prayer shot as time is getting ready to expire. And Patrick swats that pass away from Stan. Well, Raph recovers, kicks it over to Carl. Looks like he's having some trouble with his car. Jordan gives a little friendly bump. Carl still can't get it to move. As they do a little turn it off and turn it back on, and it gets the car going again. Raph trying his best to deflect that pass, does get a scoop on it. Brandon White's high shot is able to go over Christie. Giving the lead back to 8. Mark comes forward trying to set a pick, trying to eye his victim. Is almost able to get it on Christie. The wall drops inside though. Got no wedge. Noticing no wedge, Christie flips it back to Mark, who keeps his eye on the clock. Lob shot, doesn't even make contact with the backboard. Rob scoops it up, hits Patrick coming down the far side. Who sets up a screen for Adam as he rolls back into it. And his shot goes high. And Yellow gets the 3-on-2, but Mark drops the pass. Raph recovers. Sends a wicked angle shot up and it doesn't go. Adam scoops it up. And Brandon White has Christie beat, so Adam sends a pass off the back wall. Or not Christie, sorry, that was Carl. Extending Red's lead back out to 10 points with just over 6 minutes left to go. Stan rotates back with Christie coming up to half court, met by Adam, who fires a laser pass to Raph, who headbutts it into his scoop. Tries to soft toss it back to Mark, but it goes over his head. Stan is able to get that rebound, tosses over to Christie with a last second shot. Adam brings it down the far side. Finds Brandon White in the middle. Gets his own rebound. Z kicks the ball back to Adam. As Rob lets him know he's got plenty of time. Nails that open lane shot. Oh, Yellow almost has a 3-on-2. A little bit of chaos on offense for Yellow there. Red's not able to flip the ball to anywhere. Raff comes up with it, giving Carl a shot in the middle. It goes high. Mark's going to scoop up this rebound with about 8 seconds left. They have the 2-on-1. Bounce pass from Carl over to Raff for the layup. Red has Yellow isolated, though, for 2-on-1 if they can get the ball down. Bounce pass. What in the world? I'm going to take a guess that only about a quarter of that was intentional. Raff gets the ball all the way down pretty deep in Yellow's side of the court. Adam finds Brandon working against Christie. It doesn't go. Mark shoots up the rebound at half court on the far side and brings it down. He's got an angle he likes. Kind of flips that shot, doesn't go. Ends up going a little high. Jordan has an open lane. His shot goes low and to the right. Stan's going to sneak in and get that rebound. Fires it all the way down to Carl. Turns in against Adam. Starts waving his scoop, trying. Oh, and Carl gets the forehand shot around Adam, despite Adam getting some contact on his scoop. Bad pass from Adam creates a turnover to Raff. Flips it down to Carl. As the defense just drives away from Carl, he gets that shot. Adam gonna bring it down the near side now. He gets past Raff. He's got an angle he likes. Raff doing everything he can to disrupt, flips it to Brandon in the middle. And despite a little interference with Mark, Brandon's able to get that shot to go, getting the lead back up to 10 with 3.5 minutes to go. Patrick brings it down the near side. Red has 4 forward. Yellow has a 3-on-1 if they want it. Carl gets to drive in completely uncontested. Patrick feeds Jordan in the center. Red has 4 up on offense again as Rob, Patrick, and Brandon retreat back to try to get their defense fixed. And they will just in time. And the pass goes over Raff's head. Uh-oh, looks like our scoreboard has completely reset. As we've recreated a 10-point difference, close enough. Should be about a minute and a half left as, well, we're just going to call this garbage time. As Joe calls, the game will be over at 13 minutes on the clock. As we're adapting to a little bit of technical difficulty, excuse me. Jordan with a behind-the-back pass to Patrick, who drives deep before flipping it back out to Jordan. Gives it to Adam. And Adam lets Jordan know that Mark had crept in behind him. Red's able to get their defense all situated. and scoops that up, drives behind the three-point line, lines it up, and the shot goes a little low. Carl with the recovery though tries to underhand it in, gets his own rebound, and then a little sidearm flip for the points. As we're looking at about 40 seconds left, key clock is on. Jordan didn't notice, has to drop the ball. As Carl scoots back, lines up a three, goes low. And about 20 seconds left. Adam takes his three, and it goes high. Ref flips over to Christy for her three, and it's good! As Jordan was trying to give her another chance to potentially do. And that's going to do it. Thanks for bearing with us with a little bit of technical difficulty. And this might be our last game with commentary. We've got 2 games left. But I think we'll probably be silent on the play-by-play for that. As I'm going to go jump into a car, and hopefully I don't break any of them this time.
Just leave. There's nothing to replace it.
All the way at the top.
Hey Joe, always blame the fat thumb.
I rest my 3 fingers on the very bottom. That's all I do.
That's what I do. I just rest 2 on the key and the possession. It's only 2 you really gotta use. No, you're red.
Red?
Jordan. Oh, shit.
We're yellow. Joe was in the wrong car. I was out here first. That's why I said he was in the wrong car. I don't have to be in the wrong.
That's why I said.
Yeah.
That's why I said red. I knew you wanted to play yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone has a different one.
They knew I was sitting in a red car.
Yeah. Give me something.
I haven't had one yet.
I don't want to.
Technically not number for wrong.
Oh, look at that. You and me and another team again, huh?
Alright, so.
Who are we missing? Adam.
Said he's going to test and I'll be ready.
Yeah. Oh, he's on my team. Thank you, sir.
I can afford to.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
6 spots.
Because we lost.
Yeah. What about the standings?
Bama.
It's still looking pretty good.
Guessing Bama.
That's the publication.
Oh, is he from East Coast?
I think so.
we got here? Looks like red with Brad, Adam, Jeff, Daniel, Jay. Slight lead on the yellow team with Joe Tiffany and Brandon, Jordan, Nathan. Looks like Jay's coming in here over to Adam. See what we can do here. Adam's got a clean shot here, unless he dumps it off to Daniel. Before they put it through the net. 4-2. He's got Nathan in the key here. And he shoots it right off the rim. He's out of the key. He got out of the key just in time. Over. Oh, and drains it down. Keep up. John Weber with the 2. Jay coming down. Try to run the quick 2. Doesn't get it. Weber's got in the key. Oh, just misses it. Jordan's coming over. Pick that up. Jordan's okay. He's got Brandon. So as you can see, he's got walled up pretty well there. John Weber's looking. I don't think he's got anything. There's no pick there unless he goes over for Jordan. He's going to go try to pick Jordan. And then he's got 5 seconds left. Let me see if he recognizes it. Yeah, he's going to try to turn around, take a quick shot, and misses it off the back of it. Daniel picks it up. He's looking over for Brad Elke. Brad Elke's got a clean look here. And misses it. Joe Tiffany picks it up. Down to Jordan. Over to Brandon. Brandon's going to have a screenshot here. Just low. Jeff down to Jay. Jay's on Joe. He's not going to take that shot. Picks Daniel around. They got a 3-on-2 here if they can maintain it. Oh, Daniel kind of got out of it. And then over to Jeff. Jeff's got an open shot over the screen right there. Takes his time getting there, but puts it away. Jordan and Adam down here. Jordan backs up a little bit, give him a little bit for the high shot. Adam still gets a little piece of it. Over to Jeff. Daniel's not looking. Oh, almost had it. Jeff's going to turn around. It's nothing. He's going to go over to Jay. Jay's telling him he's got plenty of time. He's got it over here. Jay's got the screenshot. It's a little bit high. Oh, Jeff tried to get it. Got a scoop. John's coming up. He's directing Brandon wide, but they got 4 up. Brad recognizes it, but he's in a slower car, so Jordan's able to recover from that. Joe sees they recovered. He's going to take the shot. Drains it. Adam picks up the shot. They got a 3-on-2 pretty easily there. He should dump it off, but he chooses to go for it. Over to Joe. Nate gets it. Nate's looking, but he probably should go back to Jordan. Or Joe. Joe's low on that shot. Jay's looking. Oh, they got it screwed, so they got to fix that. They're going to fix it. They got a 2-1 on there, so. Over to Jeff. Jeff's got the screenshot. Everybody. They got 4 up, and Jeff goes back. And the shot by Daniel there. Jordan picks it back up. Gets John Weber in the key. Oh, and John puts it way well forward. Jeff gets it again on the back other end. He's got the screenshot over Adam. Everybody else is going back. He's like, thinking about it. Back to Adam. Adam's going to try to go over Brandon here. It's low. Jordan picks it up, down to Weber again with the long arms, picks it up, over to Nate, Nate to Jeff, back to Nate. Oh, and Nate leans it out. Jay's telling Jackson to go wide and puts it away right down the middle. Joe's got it. They got a little bit of wall, but it looks like they might be able to pick him off. If they do, Joe's going to... Oh, Nate's going to get in the key on him. Yes. And then messes up a shot he normally doesn't miss. Jeff picks up the ball. Jeff picks up Brandon. Over to Adam. Adam's got the screenshot over to Jordan if he wants to take it. Over at Jordan J is probably not going to happen. It's pretty low. Over to Brandon. Brandon's looking down. He's waiting. He's just going to take it down. They just gave him not all the way down. Keeper's got over to Brandon. Brandon's looking too high. Weber's picked it back up. He's in the key with 3 seconds. He's going to get out. He got out. But Nathan gets in the key. Jordan puts it away. Brad going down to Daniel. Daniel's looking. Oh, just misses it over. Oh, try to quick pass that over to Jeff. The misses it. Daniel may still pick this up. They got 15 seconds left to do something with this ball if Adam can pick up the ball. Adam picks it up. Over to, oh, really good shot. And Jeff puts it away. Oh, and a miss pass. Just got lucky. It goes back to Brandon. Jordan's looking over Adam. Off the wall to Weber. Weber's looking. He got out. Weber's looking high. Over. Jordan puts it away. Down to Brad. Brad's looking over to Jay. Jay's looking down the middle. Just low. Jay over to Weber. Weber's chugging down the field. Drops the ball. Brandon got a screenshot behind him, but Weber decides to take the shot. It goes down to Jeff. Jeff's looking over to Jay. Missed pass, but Jay's still able to pick it up. Daniel's got the curve on Weber, but it's going to go right through the key. If he doesn't stay in, he gets out. Jeff's looking out to Jay. He's going to have a three-point here. Oh, and just misses it low again. Weber down to Joe. Joe picks it up. Looking around. This doesn't really have anything here. Jordan's trying to get free. Jordan gets free. Trying to get the little screenshot there with Nathan, but pushes Nathan through. They got the 3-on-2, and he opts to take it anyhow. Bounce it off. Got 7 seconds left. Brandon's going to get it. Throws it into the corner wisely. Jay picks it up. It's looking. Brandon's trying to guard him there, trying to wedge it. He's got the wedge pretty well. Over to Daniel. Daniel's looking. Takes this long shot very wide. Joe down to Nathan. Nathan's got Adam in the key. Adam blocks him. But he recovers it. Oh, and then just misses it. The key's a little off tonight. Joe's getting in. Jay's got a screen over Jeff. Just going to back up a little bit so he can get over Joe. And just misses. Weber's looking down. Jordan gets it over to Joe. Joe's looking down. He's got something. No. He's going to back over to Jordan. This is a pretty close game. And Joe's going to take and make the three. There's a minute left in this game with Jay, in this half. Jay's got it. Over to Jeff. Jeff over to Jay. Jay's looking. He's going to take the shot off the bounce and in. Thank you, Weber. Down to Nathan. Nathan's got nothing. Over to Jordan. Jordan's guarded by Jay. Bounces off the wall for Brandon. Brandon's got 16 seconds. Misses it. Oh, but Jordan's going to recover it. If he can get there, he recovers it. Over to Weber. Weber's got 9 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and it's not even close. Last shot going up here. Adam's going to drive down. He's got 15 seconds to work with this. He's looking. Over to Daniel. Daniel's got 5. Over to Jay with 3 seconds left. And just misses it. Oh, Jeff tried to get away in the last second, but just ultimately missed it. Look at the cars here. See what makes a difference. Pretty close game, 1 point game. I think the red cars are slightly better, but they had one dog car out, but it looks like they've replaced it, so this should be pretty even.
Because they can't guard us. We have numbers.
Brad giving Adam some last-minute instructions, which see if that makes a difference in the second half here. They're just down by 1, so they're playing okay. Daniel's down. All right, 15 minutes left in the second half. Red ball, second half. Oh, and Daniel's car was stuck for a second. He got it moving. Joe's open in the middle. He's going to go back out to Kiefer, but Kiefer lets Brad just go. He's just made taunting him. Over to Weber. Over to Brandon. Brandon misses widely. Jeff goes to Adam. Adam is looking at Brad with the screen, but he's going to go back over to Jeff. Jeff over Joe for the 2. Joe did have his back turned. Alright, keeper's looking there. They've got him beat over there. Daniel covers that nicely. And Brandon's coming down here. Oh, takes the shot but just misses it. It looks like keeper's gonna not up to try to recover that. Jay's gonna pick it up. He's got a screenshot here over Jackson. And low. A little disappointed in his shot there. Joe's looking down. Gets Brandon. Brandon's running over Adam, but Adam swats it. Weber picks that back up. Over to Jordan. Jordan hits the 4th guy. Brad recognizes that, but Weber recovers for him nicely. We've got 8 seconds left. Weber looking like for a long shot. To Nate. Nate shoots it just low. Daniel's gonna pick that up. Looking down for Jay. Jay goes down. Over, back over to Daniel. Daniel's gonna have a screenshot. And drains it. There's a screen here, but Joe tries to get free, but Brad's got the faster card and picks him up. And keeper with no wedge takes the shot, but Brad just misses it high. Brad picks it up down to Jeff. Jeff on Weber is trying to get Jay free. That's not happening. Daniel had the screen, kind of got out of it. Over to Jay. Jay's nothing. He goes to Brad. Brad will probably take this 3 here, and open it is, and drains it. And they take a 6-point lead with that shot. Over to Nathan. Over to Joe. Joe on Daniel. Joe's gonna go back out to Brandon. Brandon puts it away. I mean, when you go 3-on-1 against Joe, Brandon's gonna be open for that shot. Nice shot. Adam's got it. He's got a screen over Brad if Brad stays there, but no. Over to Daniel. Daniel's looking. He's got a screen over. Oh, Jeff for a 3-wall shot. Nice. 4-wall, actually. Oh, Joe's got Adam. Oh, and just misses it. Might be a reason Red's down when Joe's missing that shot. Doesn't happen very often. Jeff is trying to pick Brad, but not well executed. He's in a slower car. It's kind of hard to make that happen. He's trying to go over to Daniel, but Weber picks that up quite easily. Oh, and then Weber misfires to Joe. Jay's coming down the other side. Daniel's looking. Oh, he's got it wide open right there if he looks, but he's opposite not to take it over to Jay for the screenshot, but Jay drives around the screenshot to take the angle shot and drains it. Down to Jordan. Jordan's low. Jeff picks it up. Yo, it's well control of this ball this game right now until Red starts hitting something. Jeff's looking. Loose ball. Nathan's going to pick that up. They got a 2-on-1 here with Weber, and it's well executed. And Weber misses the shot. Jeff picks up the 5 in the key ball. Jay goes over. Gonna take the shot. Misses. Brandon's looking down for Nathan's. It's wide open there. Over to Weber. Weber's looking back to Nathan. Nathan's gonna put that away. First couple points they've had for a while, and they miss pass it. Oh, but Jeff picks it up. He's looking for the shot. Just misses it. Joe's looking down to Keeper again. Keeper in the key. Puts it away. And here they come back. Jay picks up the ball. He's looking for a screenshot over to Brad. Brad's going to circle over to get a screen over to Jeff. Takes the screen, just misses it. Jordan's coming up looking for Keeper. Keeper's looking to see if he can screen someone. Kind of gets Weber, but... Joe tries to take that shot. Keeper's going to recover. 5 in the key is called on Joe. Down to Jay. Jay's looking over Jordan, over to Brad. 5 in the key is called on Jay. We're going down to Weber. Weber's coming down. Fassler, he's like, got it down the middle if he takes the shot. Oh, tries to go over to Joe. Adams, what? Over to Daniel. Daniel's going to take the shot. It's wide. Nate looks like he's going to be able to pick that up. Brad picks up Brandon. Joe against Adam in the key. He's in the key and misses. Characteristically, Joe tonight. Jay's going around Jordan. Got the angle, but Jordan slots it. Still a 3-point game here. Weber's coming down. He's got the screenshot. He's going to try it, but Brad misses it. Brad recovers over to Jay. Jay's in the key. He's still in the key. Misses it. And gets the scoop. Gives him 2 points. Oh, and Weber returns with authority and puts it away to keep this a 3-point game. Jay's looking. Trying to get it to a misdirection there, but doesn't work. Weber picks it back up. He's going to look. Jay gets the screen on him. Oh, just misses it. Inside the rim and out. Adams looking down. Looking for the pass over to Jeff. Jeff's looking. Over to Brad. Brad doesn't have anything there. He may back up and take the 3. Oh, he opts not for it. He's looking for Jay to come up. Nathan's going to jump on that, but Brad's blocked well into time. Double rims it out. Nice bounce pass from Weber to Brandon. Brandon misses it, recovers. 5 in the key on Joe again. Jay over to Jeff. Trying to breaking free, it doesn't work. He's going to try to get to Nathan. And takes a shot over Jordan. Probably not going to happen. Weber over to Jordan. Jordan's got right down the middle shot. Opts not to take it. Nate comes down as the fourth person, back over to Jordan. Jordan's got a screenshot. Adam stretching out of his car. Not going to call it extension, but he was pretty high out of the car. Jay's looking there for something. Trying to keep their lead up. Brad's going to take that shot over Jeff. Lanes him. Nice shot. Joe's working. Hasn't been really a threat, but always can be. Jordan misses wide. Joe's got Jeff stuck in the corner. He's probably not going to let him out. Jay's going to have to help him there. He's a well-experienced player just sticking him there in the corner. Nothing he can do about it. They're going to have an opportunity on the opposite side. Somebody recognizes it in case you get down there, but they don't. And the ball takes a while before Brandon can pick it up. Brandon's picking it up over to Nate with a very nice pass. Oh, and Nate just rims it on the outside. Jeff's working on Jordan down there. He's looking. Gets Jay. Jay's look. His car is pretty slow. He thought he could get by. Just not enough time. I'm going to wrap around here. Waiting. He's only got 7 seconds left. He's looking. Daniel's got 3. He's going to take the 3 and just misses it. Down to Joe in the key. Joe's got a couple of seconds here and puts it away to make this a 3-point game again. There's 4 minutes left. Brad's going to pick the keeper off. They've got the 3-on-2 if he can still keep him out. And Jeff, Brad takes the shot anyhow. Nice shot, Brad. Speed up. And springs that shot again. 3-point game. Jeff's looking over to Brad. Brad's feeling it. I wouldn't be surprised if he took that shot, but it's low. It wasn't very close. Down to Joe in the key, and he's putting away. He's heating up now. I don't know if you want to keep him in the key when he's that hot. Over to Jay. Jay's looking down. Jeff, it looked like he had something that he doesn't get around fast enough. Jay's going to look for a screen. Over Jeff. Over to Brad. Brad's feeling it. I'm certain. Oh, I thought he was going to take that shot. He doesn't. Over to Jay. Jay takes it. Just misses it. Jordan picks it up. Over to Joe. Joe's looking. It got out of the key, but Brandon's got Daniel very nicely. Puts it away. Brad picks up the ball again. Over to Jeff. Jeff's looking, he doesn't. Brad's calling for a fourth person, but they don't really have anything. Adam picks up the ball. Got a screen over Jay, but opts to go around. There's nothing. He's going to try to go high. Nice shot there. 1 second. It looks like Nathan's going to pick that up. Yellow's got 3 inside, with Adam being the wedge here over Joe. Joe's got Daniel on him. Nothing yet. He can get Daniel to bite on something. Over to Brandon. Keeper's wide open. Brandon sees it. Kind of late. Jay picks it up. Oh, Jeff misses the pass. Adam misses the pass. Over to Joe. Joe's looking right down the middle. Opts not to take the shot. Keeper's got a Orwell shot, but over to Brandon, who misses the shot again. I don't know that that was for Weber or Brandon. They still got a 2-on-1 on these people down here. They got to fix that, or they'll continue to do that. Jay looks like he was going down and fix it, but Brad takes the shot, misses it. Down to Weber. They're in the key, so we got to take the shot quickly. And Keith. Weber's asking for the slash. Probably not going to get it. Brad's going to take it. Jay's coming down. Brad's going to try to set a screen for Jay on this side. At 4 seconds, Jay takes a shot, rims right off the inside of the rim there. Keeper coming down. Looking over for Jordan. Jordan's the 4th man down. Let's see if anybody jumps on it. Keeper's going back. Over to Kiefer. Kiefer's looking. He's got a screenshot over Weber. And it's looking like it. Up to Jordan. Jordan, there it is. He is the 4th man. Brandon's going to try to come back and wisely throws it in the corner, and that's game.
Those shots you're taking, 9 games out of 10. I'm fine with that. Oh, yeah. I mean, it was solid.
We're just 1 out of 10 special today, Jay.
Dude, I wasn't mad about a single fucking shot you
No, they were good. I know they were good shots. Mad
Hey, no, the only thing I thought that we really should have focused on is when Joe is floating. We got to see.
We legitimately talked about it, and I was like, I'm setting the wall! I go, no, wall's gonna do.
And then what happened? Joe turned.
And I realized it as I was walking up to right there to set the wall, and I was like, man, this is a fucking sick wall. And I was like, I'll work on this.
Yeah. It's unless you play against players that do that.
Yeah. I guess that happened.
It's on your team. How you set the wall on Joe.
I am, just usually he's on defense with me.
Yeah. You set a wall for Joe. You set a screen for him.
Go real good.
Yeah, yellow.
And by real good, I mean
Joe was even taking it easy that game. He wouldn't even play angry, Joe.
he did make a point to punish me because I was talking shit before the game. Well,
I like how the cars, like, we're not even like beating them up, they're like cars slowly falling.
mine smelled like actual leather in the game. It's like, am I burning something?
Look at that part.
What color? Yeah, I mean, forward, like, I don't think it's that far. Just mows you.
7. How much has the fast one called? From the 5.
Backup scoop? That is the right way to break a second. We need to play
I haven't done